Today we're checking out more Star Trek Deep Space Nine Season 1. Okay, Star Trek Deep Space Nine, Episode 3. I love this space station, so cool.
May I introduce myself?
Yes.
Is he afraid of him?
It's Garrick, a Cardassian by birth, obviously. The only one of us left on this station, as a matter of fact.
I don't trust the Cardassians.
You are new to this station, I believe.
I am, yes.
Seems like a nervous fellow.
You was a thoughtful young man. How nice that we've met.
But they're kind of schmoozers, you know? I don't trust them. But maybe they're not all like that.
You remained on DS9 as the eyes and ears of your fellow Cardassians.
A spy.
That I'm some sort of spy, are you?
I wouldn't know, sir.
He did kind of just say that. He's very charming, which is also suspicious.
Good day to you, Doctor. I'm so glad to have made such an interesting new friend.
He's intimidating him. Keep your cool, Doc.
He introduced himself, and he struck up conversation just like that. He was making contact with me of all people.
Or just making chit-chat.
I think you should place a monitoring device on me.
Why?
Just in case.
In case he gets stolen? Or like a wire to listen?
A damn Cardassians firing at a Bajoran scout ship in Bajoran space.
How dare they? How powerful are the Cardassians? Seems like they do whatever they want.
Cardassian vessel, break off your pursuit.
No reply from the Cardassians. The Bajoran vessel is hailing us.
Open the channel.
Oh, it's all scrambled.
You can only get audio, Commander.
This is Benjamin Sisko.
I like this music. Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Scout ship is badly damaged. Structural integrity is failing. He's breaking up.
Is it gonna blow up?
Aye, sir.
Okay, like, is that not an act of war?
Request political asylum.
Kira?
They know each other. Ba-ba. Okay, time to focus on this theme. Space. Just kidding. Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Ooh, I got a chill from this horn though. This is just such a it's such a strange theme song to me because it would be hard to like hum a theme here. It's just atmospheric. Maybe that's just because I don't know it yet. I wonder what crazy stuff is gonna happen with this wormhole. All right, let's do it.
Commander, the Cardassians are hailing us.
Now they want to talk.
After they've blown up something.
You have taken aboard a known criminal. You will turn him over to us.
They could just be saying that.
Not even the Bajorans would grant his kind asylum. He has committed heinous crimes.
Such as?
I'd like some time to talk with this fellow, Tana. It'd be nice if we had a few docking regulations to keep him outside a while.
Understood.
And call security. I guess, I don't know who their security is. I can't remember. They don't have a wharf for me so far.
I know Tana.
Is he Konma?
Yes, but
I suggest you get your priorities straight.
So what, they're telling the truth?
my loyalties are to Bajor, and Bajor needs men like Tanalos.
His war with the Cardassians isn't over yet.
I wonder if they'll always be at odds. She said her loyalties lie with Bajor. That's it. She didn't say the Federation at all. She's not part of the Federation as far as I could tell. She's just like a diplomat on this ship.
It's remarkable you lived through this.
It's a Cardassian technique designed to keep you alive.
I wonder if I was just thinking, I wonder if they have like a Troy on board. I don't think so.
Major?
I'm the liaison officer to the Federation.
Liaison, yes. Okay, right. I remember now. She doesn't have like a pin. She's not Federation. She's a liaison to the Federation. Okay. Trying to get this hierarchy in my head.
For starters, why were they chasing you?
You really want to hear the story of my life?
Well, you should probably tell him.
And we say we're punishing them for crimes committed against us for over half a century. I've had enough of the killing.
And how much killing makes up for previous killing? I always wonder. Retribution. When does it end, though?
Thank you for bringing this to my attention, Major. I'll stay in close touch with the situation.
Thank you, Admiral.
In contact with the Admiral. Like, she kind of went above Sisko's head there. If it came to it ultimately, who would be in charge on this ship? Sisko?
You've never fought the Cardassians, have you?
No.
Well, you wouldn't want to turn a man over to their tender care, sir.
He knows. Hello, Picard. Speaking of which, I do want to get back to Picard soon to see how he's doing.
That Bajoran woman you have working for you interrupted a staff meeting to tell me how she disapproves of your handling of this asylum.
Oh, she didn't want to be contacted. I see. It's not like she was supposed to go above his head. That annoyed the crap out of her. Okay. This is good info.
Ask Cisco about that.
Don't get along?
Oil and water.
Indeed, so far. But I think eventually they're gonna bond.
Kira,
Maybe.
do you think he'll give me to the Cardassians?
I don't think so.
You're going to have a lot of impatient traffic out there.
I apologize. We're still trying to repair all the damage your forces did before they left.
It's your own fault.
What about Tanalos?
Well, we've got a problem.
A diplomatic insult to the Cardassian people would be a problem.
How about blowing up a ship in their own space?
He has committed brutal acts of destruction and murder, and he must pay for those crimes.
I need some proof here.
But I know if a Bajoran freedom fighter is turned over to the Cardassians by the Federation,
He's a peacemaker, too.
and if you want to pursue the matter with the provisional government, then that's your business.
He does not like that.
How long since you've slept in a comfortable bed?
The ship is so different. Well, space station is so different than the Enterprise.
Freedom from domination. True independence. No outsiders, no Cardassians, and no Federation.
He's seeking asylum in the from the Federation.
Oh, yes, the wormhole.
Look, I don't want...
I want to know more about the wormhole.
Without the Federation, the Cardassians would be back in a minute.
Yeah, the Federation has their back.
I want our homeland back.
We have it back. And as we grow stronger, we'll be able to defend it ourselves without having to lean on the Federation.
They need to do what's best for everyone in Bajor.
I have put myself on the line for you here. You are finished with the Konma.
Yes.
Is he? I don't know if this guy's finished. I want to know more about their earrings. I've been told it's some sort of religious thing, but I want to know more.
Sir,
What do we have here?
we've had a little problem.
Klingons?
Klingons do not surrender their weapons.
Those breastplates.
You can leave the weapons or leave the station. Your choice. Please make it now.
Who are you?
I miss Worf.
Lursa and Bator. They tried to grab control of the Klingon High Council, started a brief civil war. But what are they doing here?
Stirring up trouble, no doubt.
They're just sitting.
I don't like it.
Nah, they must have a purpose.
Keep an eye on them.
As you wish, Commander.
All right, what are you guys trying to pull here? They didn't just come for the synthahol.
Klingons have an odd sense of style, don't you agree?
Oh, yes, they do.
But intriguing.
Definitely an odd sense of style.
Look.
This is definitely the DS9 version of 10 Forward. Oh, it's more debauchery, I think.
All right, where's the payment?
Rats in space.
Because if we have made this trip for nothing, you will have made a fatal mistake.
He is still trying to mess around, pull shady deals. Shut up! Oh, okay, I like this guy. Commercial break. Yeah, he's the true wild card. I didn't even suspect. I was just gonna say, I wonder if the rat's listening. Yup. Cool.
I have to say this, Commander. When we first talked, I wasn't sure you... This wouldn't have been possible without your support.
She's trying to say thank you.
Be sure to mention it the next time you chat with Admiral
Admiral.
Ullman.
He knows.
Sir.
She went above
Go
his
over
head.
my head again?
Yeah. Attaboy. You can't let your subordinates go above your head like that. It's important to put your foot down if you want to be in charge, although that did ruin the moment.
The gold is supposedly on its way.
2 other members of the Konma may be bringing it.
How do you know that?
She told him.
Do you want her to know about this?
Not yet.
Not quite yet.
Not yet. It's gonna be disappointing for her.
You are the clothier, Garrick.
Are they changing clothes?
Lingerie from Kraus 4.
Watch your tongue, Cardassian, or I'll rip it out and eat it.
So aggressive.
Are you in a position to deliver the Bajoran to Cardassian authorities?
What is he worth to them?
Yeah, they want money.
Everything is negotiable. I am no more a merchant trying to make the best transaction. Let us haggle.
I knew he was gonna say haggle. I could tell by the haggle.
I have the Third Minister's vote. The hearing is simply...
He's just using her.
I want to receive amnesty, Tana.
I never realized you were such an accomplished politician.
I'm just determined. I think they all simply get tired of hearing my voice.
Maybe.
And here we expected to find that Kira Nerys had lost the fire in her heart.
What are you talking about?
Do you tell her the truth?
To do what we planned, we need a small ship capable of warp speed. I gambled that I could convince you to get it for us.
And just what is this peaceful plan?
She's not gonna do it.
How do you know I won't just go straight to Cisco?
Because she's loyal.
Well, if you do, then we'll both know where your loyalties are.
Yeah.
Ah, plain simple Garak. How are you today?
Being observant, Doctor.
I like that outfit.
At exactly 20:55 hours tonight, promise to show you a suit that will make you into a new man.
What is he trying to get him involved in?
Doctor, am I making myself clear? I want you to buy a new suit tonight at 20:55.
Wink, wink. Bajoran Intelligent Net.
Major,
Intelligence Net.
I'd like to meet the two Konma who just arrived as soon as possible.
Of course, I'll arrange it.
How do they seem to you?
She's not gonna tell him that she knows?
Do you feel as secure about them as you do about Tanalos?
He's testing her.
Absolutely.
Commander Cisco!
She's lying! We are gonna see where her loyalties lie. This is hard for her, though. She has to make a choice here.
He says that together, he and I might discover what they're really doing here. I don't understand why he wants me involved.
I don't either.
Maybe this is their way of telling us that we have a common enemy. You could definitely use a new suit.
Gonna send him. He's a little bit nervous to be a guy going into the mix here. I don't know.
Are all the security measures in place for the trip to the minister's court?
I told you they'd be taken care of, and they will.
Fine.
She wants to talk to him.
There's one thing about you humanoids I can't imitate very well. It's as hard for me as creating one of your noses.
Yeah, his nose is a little wonky. She's gonna confide.
How much do you know about me, Odo?
I suspect he knows everything about everyone.
Maybe there are still wars to be fought, and I'm just making a fool of myself doing what I'm doing here.
It sounds like you're trying to talk yourself into something.
Yes, he already knows that she knows, I think.
I have to betray someone.
The only important thing is not to betray yourself.
Follow your heart.
Geranian ostrich hides by sticking its head underwater, sometimes even until it drowns.
Yeah, this is very hard for her.
Come in quickly, Doctor.
All right.
You're
Let's see
late.
if he
It's
can pull this off.
20:57. Try it on as many times as you like and stay very, very quiet.
Just listen. Maybe they chose him because if they find him in there, they won't suspect him because he's just so innocent looking, seeming.
We will deliver him a cylinder of Bellitrium.
The rendezvous will be on the dark side of Bajor 8's lower.
All right. The doc overheard everything.
What's Bellitrium?
Crystalline element that can be an incredibly powerful source of energy, provided one has an antimatter converter.
Like an dilithium crystal?
He stole one.
But if he's got both...
Quite right, Doctor. He has the ingredients for a bomb.
Oh, frig.
Of significant destructive capability.
Don't fade out to commercial. Commercial break. So is he planning to bomb DS9 here or something else?
You've got them holding the components to an explosive device. Well, that's evidence enough right there.
I don't think it's DS9. They want to do something else with it.
If Tana fails, I promise you others will try. At least this way you can find out what they're up to.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on the Cardassians. They'll be coming to the party, too. You get in there, Major. We'll be waiting.
He's really trusting her, though. But she told him the truth. She chose her side. But it might come down to it here.
They're in the Yangtze Kian. They're initializing pre-launch systems now.
Shut down all main power systems.
Undetected.
Dropping to impulse. What is that?
Is that it? Is that the bomb?
I'm transferring power from the ship's warp drive into the storage cells.
We've got a Klingon bird of prey decloaking dead ahead.
It's all right.
He's expecting them.
We're here to meet them.
Klingons.
She has to act like she doesn't know what's going on. Transporting is so useful.
13 kilograms of gold-pressed latinum.
This is yours.
What is it?
Bajoran independence.
What's his ultimate plan for that? Maybe he does want to blow up DS9.
What is that?
It's another runabout.
They must have been waiting for us here. How did they know?
We also have a Cardassian.
If he knows she knows, he's gonna...
There's nowhere to run, Tana.
We don't have to go far.
She's gotta get off. Oh! Don't stun her!
I should have known. Now set the course for DS9.
No!
Somebody needs to beam her off.
The bomb right here and destroy all 6 colonies on Bajor 8.
You would kill thousands of your own people for this?
Yes, he would.
Drop out of warp, or we'll open fire. Repeat, reduce your power immediately, or we will open fire.
Will they open fire with her in there?
If that device goes off while they're at warp, they'll spread radiation across half the system.
He's headed straight back to the station.
I never thought about that. A ship exploding while it was at warp?
It's 2 minutes, 14 seconds.
It's about a minute too late, Commander.
If I may take this opportunity to say that I warned you.
Hang up. No time.
Not at these speeds. They have 27 seconds on us. We may have to shoot them down, Commander.
He doesn't want to do that. You can't beam someone off when they're going at warp, can you?
There are hundreds of Bajoran civilians aboard the station.
No one's
does
going to
wanna
be
blow
hurt,
it up.
Kira. Adjust your course past the mouth of the wormhole.
It's not the space station you're after.
It's the wormhole? Wants to blow it up?
Drop out of warp.
Oh my God, they're going into the wormhole.
Oh, frig. Now they're gonna have to fight it out. I do love that wormhole. Does it always spit them out at the same place? I have a lot of wormhole questions.
Cisco to Kira.
Suck it.
Are you all right, Major?
No, she's not all right, Commander. And if you want her alive...
Clunk him on the head.
You can either surrender now to me, or you can wait for the Cardassian warship. I can let them deal with you this time.
Surrender.
There'll be no further resistance, Commander.
So the Cardassians ended up being allies in this situation. I'll have to remember that. And this guy should have been turned over all along. All my instincts were wrong on this one.
I had to do this. One day you'll understand.
I don't think he will.
Traitor.
I wonder if a lot of Bajorans think like he does, though. She did a good job. The end. Okay, that was season 1, episode 3, and that was a really good one. I feel like we really delved into especially Kira's character, and well, this was really her episode, I think. And I mean, I didn't realize just how much like of a conflict she's having, kind of, with trying to be a liaison with the Federation and, you know, use the wormhole to build commerce and prop up Bajorans and sort of work with the provisional government. Is that what they said? And I guess she used to be part of this rebel group that the guy was in. But also, you know, she's Bajoran and she's very loyal and she wants what's best for her people. And her instinct was to just believe the guy when he came aboard because he's Bajoran and she just has that loyalty. And I get that. I think maybe we all would be like that, especially because the Cardassians were the one pursuing. I mean, they really set it up, at least to me anyway, and I fell for it too, just to make it seem like he was being unjustly pursued and, you know, we should believe him and he's probably a good guy, but that's not what it was. And that was hard for her, and it was hard for the audience, hard for me. The Cardassians too, man, it's hard coming from TNG and watching them literally torture Picard, and then we come over here and we see them like being allies in this case, and even, you know, this guy Garrick on DS9, he seems like a fairly good guy. He did the right thing here. He exposed the two sisters. I mean, I don't know what to make of them. I have no idea. I can't tell if that guy Garrick is indeed a spy and the Cardassians are ultimately gonna use him to, I don't know, do something shady. I don't know. I liked him, though, is the thing. He was very charming. He kind of sort of latched onto the doctor there. I don't know, maybe wanted to... I don't think he was using him. I think he was trying to get him involved in, like... He wanted to bring down the sisters and expose what was going on. He could have just done that, but he wanted to involve the doctor and sort of get the Federation involved. I don't know. It was a weird dynamic there. But I did like him. I don't know, though. I feel like my instincts are all wrong. Every time I don't trust someone, it turns out I should have. Every time I trust someone right away, it turns out they're a bad guy. So I don't know, we're gonna see. But I mean, I like it. I like that it's making me question things and think about things. And just because, you know, Cardassians or, you know, Bajorans or whatever do good or bad things, doesn't mean that every single one of their race is good or bad as well. I'm sure there are good and bad Cardassians and good and bad Bajorans and good and bad Federation, and, you know, like, they're not all evil or good, but I just can't tell with the Cardassians. They tortured Picard, so my heart tells me that I can't trust them. But I like this Garrick guy. I don't know. I don't know. I also really like that Odo guy. He transformed into a rat. I just feel like he's the ultimate wild card on this show. I think I'll never know where he's gonna pop up and in what way he's gonna affect the story. I really, really like that. He seems very useful from like a writing perspective. I also thought his scene with Kira was really interesting because she seemed to go to him to want to confide, and he seems to know a lot about her. I feel like there's a potential there for quite a good friendship, but I'm not sure. We'll see. And then Cisco and Kira, they are like oil and water. She's right, but I think they respect each other, but it's difficult for them to work together. At this point anyway, I think it is. And she went above his head and he was really mad, but he confronted her. Like, I think they're sort of vying for power and respect here, but I feel like in the end they're going to maybe even be friends. I don't know. I'm interested though. This is a very interesting show and making me ask a lot of questions and think about a lot of things. So that is good. Makes me want to watch more. So that's what we want. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I had a great time. I hope you had a great time too. And I will see you next time. Bye guys.